How are we doing, family? Celestial rising, divine afternoon, and grand night to the beautiful deity watching this video. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, and we are back with another message. And it is currently like 12:13, 12:14 at night. I should be asleep, should be laid in bed right now, but I got a notification from YouTube and they removed my recent video when I was talking about, excuse me, Hurricane Helene and the modification that they were doing to our atmosphere, basically. And I'm about to burp in a little bit, so excuse me in advance. But I don't even know how to feel because it's like I put so much, like I was up doing so much research for days. And it's the fact that they took the video down or whatever. Like they had 4 policies on there and I didn't even check it because once I seen the message, I was like, you know what? Me getting mad, what is that going to do for me? Because they can't bring the video back to life. And they demonetized it. So it was like ineligible. And they made it to where nobody can see it. Like it wasn't visible to the naked eye no more. So I just said, you know what, an hour and 11 minutes of my life is gone. It's wasted, but it's cool. I still had the video in my gallery. I was thinking about putting it on Patreon, but it's just like, I might just go ahead and do that. I might just put it on Patreon, but either way it goes, if you've seen that video, I appreciate you because you were basically able to see the truth before it was taken down. The thing is too, I can't be mad because I already knew it was going to have to get taken down because I literally provided so much information, so much truth in that video to the point to where a liar couldn't comprehend that, they couldn't withstand it. But so you know, I just definitely, that is around my spirit. I just definitely don't like to sulk in my feelings, so I had to express them, and that's why I'm making this video today. Because of course I just say, you know what, that was supposed to be my video to get back up to the, you know, keeping up with the consistency and all that. But it's been 3 days, you know, according to YouTube standards, and I don't like going over 2 days of not posting. I just feel empty. Not say empty, but I just don't feel right. I just feel like I'm not working as hard, you know, if I miss a day or whatever. So that's why I'm making this video right now. And it's to anybody out there who's going through something. But the moment that you want to change your life, the moment you want to change your mindset, your feelings, you want to change your ego, the moment that you want to change your habits, your discipline, that's when the Almighty Observer will put you through these challenges or these tests. And then the thing is too, the Almighty Observer will let Lucifer or Satan challenge you and tempt you into failing your own test that you asked for. And this is why you have to be careful with what you ask for as well, because no matter what, you're going to always be challenged, because it's like you're obviously the strongest soldier in this spiritual warfare. And the thing is too, you're awakened, you're chosen to understand that. And the thing is too, as a chosen one, most chosen ones don't understand why these certain things happen to them. So for example, the one thing that most people don't understand, or the human consciousness doesn't understand, is the fact that human beings, or the human perception, is able to change because it's the fact that you are putting different receptors into your mind to let your mind know that you want to change the course of the program they was programmed into. So once you declutter the programming that you were taught, and then you relearn a different program that you want to start practicing for the betterment of your own good when it comes down to your future currently, you currently are going to start working for your future by having faith within yourself. Because once you have faith within yourself, now you start practicing these acts righteously, because you went from doing the wrong righteous actions into doing the righteous wrongdoings that some people will find wrong, but you find it right. What I mean is too, when you're wanting to change for yourself, meaning my chosen ones out there too, I know you can relate to this, but you're not out partying anymore like you used to. Because the thing is too, and I'm speaking from experience as well, I'm not trying to knock down anybody's enlightenment, but when you stop partying, you really understand that many people are only in a party or the club or a mansion party, a pool party. They're only there just to either one, network, one, to look for a lustful experience after the party or during the party. 3, most people are planted in there to distract somebody, or to either kidnap somebody, or to get somebody trafficked, or to do something wicked or sinister. Another thing, some people are just there to sit there and stare at you because they had nothing else to do. A lot of times too, 5th reason, some people only go to parties or functions because they are too afraid of being at home alone, and they want to go out and do something to feel better about themselves. And 6th reason, some people only go out to party because they want to celebrate mediocre accomplishments. Because if you really think about it, what are you celebrating at this age that we're living in right now? And to some people who have accomplished major things at their age, by all means, you can go out and celebrate, party all you want. But there are some people out here, you have not accomplished a goddamn thing, because there's somebody out there who told themselves they were going to do something at the beginning of the year. And yet we're in September, almost in October, and yet you still have not accomplished what you say you're going to do in January. But yeah, you want to go out and party every weekend on a Saturday, as if you don't got what you need to do at home. You know, you got these habits, you got these rituals that you could have been committing back at home to sustain your fruitive lifestyle, but you're knocking your enlightenment back because you're so fixated on pleasing somebody else's ego at the club, and they don't even notice you. Not only that, you don't like people, but yet you want to please somebody else who doesn't like people as well. So imagine not liking somebody, but you want to go out into where people are. So how are you not a people person, but you're going out to where people are pleasing other people? How are you not a people person, but you're going out to where people are pleasing other people? So now you're upset that you have to go outside of your nature to see other people, but then you don't want to walk away from that situation. That's the problem right there. Because if you were to change your mindset, then you wouldn't sit there and get mad because you had to be at a club or a party with people that you don't like or you don't know. For one, you can just get about the party and just say, you know what, bro, my social battery right now, best friend or whoever, I'm about to go home. If you don't have it, for one, you have to always go places with your own ride. Because if you have to ride with somebody, you can't get mad. They don't want to leave that function early. That's your fault. You should want to go places where you have your own transportation so you can leave whenever you want. That's the smart thing that I would do. But you can't complain about that. So that's the one thing right there. When you're changing, you're not celebrating mediocre results. You're not celebrating failure, because some people in the club, they're only celebrating failure. They haven't accomplished shit in life. Now, for one, being alive every single day is an accomplishment, yes. But what are you living up to? Because yeah, we're alive every single day, but what are you doing with your lifespan or your life expectancy? Some people don't know that. Another thing too, changing your eating habits. So most people, they know that they should start eating, you know, dead carcasses or dead vessels. It's like, imagine putting a dead vessel into your body, expecting to have life inside of your body. So it's like, imagine eating steak, burgers, chicken, French fries. Imagine eating fried food, expecting your brain to not be fried as you get older and older every single day. It's like, why would you eat a steak knowing that this steak or this cow is not alive? Why would you eat bacon when you know that that pig was slaughtered before it became the bacon that you are experiencing on your plate? Like, this stuff is not good for you, but people eat it every single day. But because you know what's in this food, it's an unclean animal, by the way. So because these animals are unclean, because so you gotta understand as well, you can say that, okay, this is grass-fed burgers or whatever the case may be. But either way it goes, this animal, this substance, this printed, modified indicator of an animal that you want to perceive it to be as, or a character or a distraction, this entity was slaughtered before it became a meal. But the thing is, though, this entity already knew it had feelings of what was going to happen to it. So because of that, this animal had to transmute the energy somehow, some way into the atmosphere, let them know, like, hey, I am in fear right now. I'm about to lose my life, and I don't have a way to get this person to stop killing me. So I'm going to send out a signal. I'm going to send out a frequency of, or a wavelength of feelings into the air and into this food as well. So when they cook me up, just know you're going to be feeling how I felt before I was slaughtered. And then people wonder why they feel a certain way mentally when they eat these certain foods. But the thing is too, a person who doesn't have common sense, they won't question why they feel a certain way, because if you're blind to how you feel mentally, then how can you question how you feel mentally? Damn. If you're blind to how you feel mentally, then how can you ask your mindset how you're feeling mentally when you're blind to the fact of how you're feeling mentally? That's exactly why when you start eating fruit, when you start fasting, when you start drinking water from a glass, by the way, when you start eating vegetables, when you start cooking your own food, when you start doing things for yourself, now you're wanting to change. But of course, anyways, the Almighty Observer will allow Lucifer or Satan to tempt you with a commercial on the TV with Arby's or Burger King or McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's or Raising Cane's or different restaurants. Even when you're driving, you can be on a 4-day fast, a 5-day fast. You can be on the road. You can be smelling food from a mile away. Damn, that shit smell good. Not knowing that they're cooking up death in the back of the kitchen. And that's what you're smelling. The parasites in your body, they're sensing what they used to be eating or what they used to eat on or what they used to prey on through your enlightenment. So because you stopped eating that shit, you are now killing them of their starvation. You're basically starving them of their food supply. So because you stop feeding them fried foods and you stop feeding them death in a burger or a chicken patty, whatever the case may be, you're basically now feeling healthier about yourself because you want change for yourself. Another way, you're exercising. There's some people who don't even get their ass up and do a push-up. There's some people in this world who can't even do 10 push-ups. There's some people in this world who can't run a time mile in less than 10 minutes. There's some people who don't even want to do sit-ups. There's some people who want six-pack abs, but they don't want to do the work for the six-pack abs. So then they go and get these implants, these BBL implants for their stomach, and it's just like either way it goes. You can get a BBL implant all you want for your abs, your chest, your arms, but you still have to work out the implant in your body. So it's just like people will waste their money wanting to get a fatter ass or bigger thighs or bigger arms or longer legs or bigger calf muscles or, like I said, abs or a chest. Either way it goes though, you have to work these muscles out either way it goes. You have to go to the gym regardless. So why waste your money on implants that are going to cost you thousands of dollars when you can just go to the gym that's right by your house? Or not even just that, you don't even got to spend your money on a gym membership. You can go in your house and just do workouts authentically to save yourself some money. But that's because you're changing your mindset. So you can't worry about the average American or the average human, because the average human is not going to get up and want to work out anyways, because of course some of them have families, some of them got a job, some of them have school, college, some of them have things to do every single day. And they have distractions every single day too, to the point to where they're not going to be able to focus on their own well-being or their own health, because they don't see a benefit in doing it consistently, because they get tired of doing it after the fact of them working or them having to do other things to sustain their reality per se. Another way of change as well, you're not on the internet scrolling all day. So that's 4 examples. So killing the club party scene, better food choices, better health and all that. There was another one that I put, damn, I forget. A better mindset for sure. I probably forgot. It's probably 4. I'm off the order. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to the dome right now, because I'm just so flustered by what happened. But I talked about the party. I talked about food. Exercise. Okay, this next one. Yeah, okay, thank you. Exercise. This next one is, yeah, staying off your phone for too long. Exactly. So you check the time that you're on your phone. Think about how much time you give to your phone. And that's basically you giving cheap dopamine for free to your phone, because some people are probably watching this video right now on their phone, just not knowing that, for one, you know you have so many things to do for yourself, but you don't want to do it because, for one, you are lazy, you're tired, lethargic, or you are too busy giving your time to a device that won't do any good for you. Not only that, excuse me, when you stop giving your time to this phone, now you understand why your mom says it's always that damn phone. Because when you got the phone, now you can give life to yourself. You can give reality to what you think it is, and you can make it what it is to be. Because you don't have to sit here and compare your life to other people's lifestyles as well. Because of course, if you're on Twitter, what are you on Twitter for besides just tweeting out your thoughts and just looking at other people's enlightenment? So if you're on Instagram, we already know that Instagram, you can get jealous on Instagram at any given day, because of course you're supposed to be posting pictures, reels, whatever the case may be. But some people are only on Instagram just to flaunt and post their accomplishments, but nobody's really posting their failures through their accomplishing journey that they are experiencing through Instagram. So people are only showing you a facade that they want you to see, but nobody's going to show you them getting their car repoed or their car towed. Nobody's going to show you that they have 4 flat tires because they can't drive on a goddamn road. Nobody's going to show you that their car flipped over because they weren't paying attention to the road. Nobody's going to show you that they can't pay their phone bill. Nobody will show you that they are cheating on their girlfriend or their boyfriend behind closed doors. Nobody will show you that they are just doing degenerate shit behind closed doors. Nobody's going to show you that they're actually pimping out women and trafficking them to get paid for their utopia. Nobody will show you that, because of course nobody wants to get judged with social media. Same with TikTok as well. People are only doing things for clout and notoriety because they lack attention at home. So they find attention through the internet, because the internet can give them validation that they can't get themselves outside of the internet. Which is exactly why when you stop giving your attention to the internet, you begin to give attention towards yourself outside the internet, because of course your mind is the internet's algorithm. So you're not missing anything. When you have a thought in your mind, somebody already thought that thought from their mindset as well, because we all share the same exact thoughts in the ether realm or the astral realms or the quantum realms of a thought process or a thought formulated through a certain box of thoughts, because I didn't want to put the cube, because some people don't know about the Saturn cube or whatever, but from Saturn's cube through its enlightenment, the black cube, they basically have like these deities. They're able to collectively collect our thoughts together, place it inside of a bubble, and this bubble exists above our heads. So it's like we all are the same species spiritually under the one creator, but differently. We are all different physically. Because we're different physically, we have different thoughts that we're able to think about. So because we have different thoughts, we can share them as we think it through social media. That's exactly why this ancient technology that we are using is showing you that you are being mocked every single day, which is exactly why you have to be careful with how you're sharing your thoughts on the internet, because somebody can steal your thoughts and make money from it when you should be making money from your own thoughts as well. But the thing is too, though, you shouldn't be mad about who steals your thoughts, because if you are a genius, then you'll be able to have more thoughts on top of those thoughts that you thought you had, because those thoughts never belonged to you in the first place. So once you're doing that, limit the phone time. Don't sleep next to your phone, because your phone is emitting sound waves. Your phone is emitting microwaves as well. It's frying your brain at night. So if you don't have your phone next to your bed, place it across the room, or place it in the other room as well. If you have an alarm, set your alarm and place the phone across the room from you, because they have many EMF waves that can literally destroy your consciousness subconsciously while you're resting at night. And then not only that, don't be on your phone scrolling all day. So mind what you watch. And then two, it's like eliminate the old texting threads that you had, eliminate all the old contacts that you don't text anymore, because it's like all these people that you use to text, you don't talk to them anymore, so you're wasting your time. So therefore, honestly, you should just delete all those contacts, delete all those old threads, all the photos, go through all your photos, delete all those old photos, because you're wasting space, by the way. All the apps that you don't use, remove all those apps because you don't use them. On top of that, the fifth result, get rid of the dating apps, because the dating apps don't do you any good at all. Go talk to a real woman outside in public. And if you don't know how to do that, that's your fault, because you don't know how to have confidence within yourself. Because of course, she may be attracted to you, but you'll never know unless you walk up to her, because for one, she is shy. And then two, as a man, you should not want a woman to walk up to you to spit game, because for one, women don't have game to begin with, but some women do, but some don't. But you should go up to her and talk to her your goddamn self if you are interested in her. And if you're not, then don't focus on her. But so healthy habits, eating habits, removing the dating scene from your life, exercise, limiting the phone, and then remove the dating apps, because they won't do you any good. So get rid of all those apps, because for one, all you're doing is, once again, cheap dopamine. All you're doing is scrolling left or right to help you find a match. But when you find that match, it's the same old concept. You're texting for a little bit. Somehow, sometimes you don't really meet up with these people. All you're doing is getting to know them, because of course it'll be strange for two people to instantly link up on the first time y'all talk or whatever. Some people are just that desperate and just that thirsty for attention. But when you remove the dating scene from all these apps, it's just like, now what do you have? Go out to reality, go on a date. So for example, you can be walking in the mall, you can be shopping, you can see somebody that you like, she could be shopping as well. All you gotta do is go up to her and say, hey, I was looking at you over there, whatever the case may be. And the thing is too, you shouldn't have it scripted in your mind. Just go up and just start speaking, because you have, for one, you should feel accomplished because you actually took the balls to walk up to her. You didn't have to. Now, she says, I have a boyfriend. Don't sit here and be like, well, no, don't be a homewrecker. She got a boyfriend and she's lying and she got a boyfriend. Who gives a fuck? There's other women out there that you can go talk to as well. But she doesn't have a boyfriend. By all means, go shoot your shot, my nigga. But if you miss, for one, you never know that she'll miss if you don't attempt a shot. But even when you make the shot, guess what? You may still miss later on down in life anyways. But it's the fact that even though you attended the shot, that's what matters, because you were wide open, you were dribbling, you ISO, you cross your man up, you're shooting it. You don't know that shot is going to go in or go out. Either way it goes, you shot it. So now you won the game because you attempted the shot. Some people don't even attempt it. Some people are dribbling, they're looking at her, she's walking by herself, they keep looking and dribbling the ball. Oh, turnover, because you took too long, nigga. You took too long. Either pass the ball or shoot it. So either way it goes, these apps will not serve you any good, my brother or my sister out there, because I promise you, it's going to be the same conversations. And on top of that, most of these people on these apps are looking for sex anyway. So they're wasting your time and they want to lust after you. They don't actually want a conversation with you, and you know that. And then the last one, Another change as well is your connection with the Christ consciousness. Once you want a deeper connection, then for one, you'll practice abstinence, you'll practice fasting, you'll practice grounding, sun gazing, journaling, exercising, reading books, making a book. You'll start doing businesses for yourself. You'll start seeing retention. You'll do making videos. You'll do so many things for yourselves once you reach the Christ consciousness to the point to where normal activities don't serve you any good, because I don't want to smoke or drink. I want to actually go out on trips. I want to go out the country. I don't want to sit there and drive and be at a party looking at girls or men all day, shit with my shades on, trying to hide from people. What the hell am I hiding my eyes for? Like, no, let's actually go on and dance. Let's actually dance. Like, I don't want to go to McDonald's. I don't want to go to Burger King. I don't want to go to Wendy's. I don't want to go to these restaurants late at night to eat some food to satisfy my ego. Like, no, I'd rather just fast. I'd rather cook my own food, get some fruit. Just that simple. It's like, I don't want to sit all day in my room in my house and not work out. Like, no, I feel like I need to work out. Let's go and get some gains in. Hey, bro, you feel like working out today? No, I'm good, bro. Shit, that's cool. Then I'll see you when I see you. Hang up the phone, nigga. I'm going to go work out, nigga. I don't need you to go work out with me. I'm going to do it by myself, because if you don't want to join and be great with me, so be it. I'm going to be great regardless. So once you have this Christ consciousness, once you develop that bond, except like I said earlier, bond. Well, I didn't say it earlier, but I said it now. But when you have that companionship, we have that partnership with the Almighty Creator, nobody, nothing can stop you from being better than yourself, because you are being better than yourself by actually practicing these great habits that you have within yourself every single day. Meaning that, for one, you're going to make mistakes as you are being challenged, but the moment that you fail is when you give up on yourself while the challenge is still apprehending your mindset. So for example, if you said you want to make change this year, you're going to get tempted to fail every single day, because of course, who do you think allows Satan to tempt you into failing? Satan's creator, obviously, which is the same creator that you call God. So the way it goes, if you believe in God, you got to trust God's timing. And not only that, you got to understand as well, forgive yourself when you fall down, because when you fall down, do not expect a man or a woman to help you up. You should help yourself up as well, because you understand as well, your life was not a conference call. Like, your purpose was not a conference call as well. The Almighty called you into that meeting with you and those other divine beings, letting you know what you will be in this lifetime. So people cannot understand why you are making these healthy choices for yourself. People can't understand why you're changing the lifestyle that you used to have into now. Some people say, man, I remember when you used to do that. I remember when you did this, but now you switched up on me. I'm offended that you expected me to stay the same. I'm offended that you expected me to be who I was 5 years ago today. Like, you really thought I was going to be the same person 5 years ago, right now? I'm offended that you didn't even change your mindset from 5 years ago to now. Why are we even friends? Why are we talking to each other? You can't even change your current mindset today, but you're worried about my past today. When I'm doing it for the future today. And today is the past of my future yesterday. So what are you worried about today for when I'm worried about tomorrow? And tomorrow is today. So what are you doing to better your mindset for today? How will you change? Because today is Monday, by the way, for some people. In California, it's still Sunday. But either way, today is Monday. What will you change about yourself? Look into that mirror, and if you don't like what you see, you better fix that image. You better fix that fallacy. And when that fallacy is fixed, you still got to fix that reality in a fallacy. Because what is real in a fallacy? Have a great day, God and Goddess.